Hey everybody, it is update patch note time, and this time we have the June 2023 update patch notes to go over. The summer update is called Always Courageous, and they're ready for the summer waves. Are you? Let's take a look at the plans for this update, including exciting Independence Day celebrations. For some festive gear, redeem the code at this redeemer code here, and I will have a link to the redeemer code website. You'll receive 6 red, white, and blue camouflages here. And if you don't want to sit through the entire video, here is a very short summary of what's contained in this update. First up is fleets are here, and we've talked about that before. There's a bunch of videos about fleets or clans, as they're called in other games, but in World of Warships Legends they're called fleets. Then we have American content in batches. The Semper Fortis collection, the San Diego and Stars and Stripes random bundles, and more. There's a collaboration with Popeye and Bluto, I think I read here, and an update long Brawl. So wow, check that out. Brawl seasons are kind of crazy. They have crazy upgrades to a lot of things that you wouldn't expect. The thing about that though is they do seem to have so-so prizes, and once you win your 11 battles or whatever the number is, the Brawl season ends as far as I can recall. So it'll be interesting to see how that gets renewed throughout the update, since it's an update long Brawl. So that will be interesting to check that out, as well as the prizes, of course. And a new ship for steel. All right, so yeah, in the Forge, USS Salem at Tier 8, there will be other items in the Forge as well. Legendary modifications possibly would be there. And yeah, epic mods. They were available a couple updates ago. If you didn't do the grind to unlock those epic mods, you were out of luck until they were released in a future update, and that time is now, because we have epic modifications coming and legendary modifications. More about that later on in the patch notes. First up is a little bit of information about the fleets. And the wait is over. You can now create your own fleet or join an existing one to play with your friends. As you play, you'll earn oil, the fleet resource. And yeah, we kind of speculated about that in the speculation video about fleets last week, I think it was. There were a lot of people that did videos about that. And yeah, the currency for the fleets is going to be oil drums. And you can use them, the oil that is, to spend on useful enhancements to increase your fleet size. So people were worried about the initial maximum was 20 members in your fleet. Well, apparently you can increase that to an unspecified amount. Maybe there is no limit. I don't know. We'll have to see once fleets actually become a thing. You'll be also able to reduce the cost of battle performance. And we did see that in the teaser screenshot that was released, that a lot of people based a lot of their fleet preview videos on. You'll also have the chance to acquire selected prizes, such as spring big crates, and you got to hope that the prizes are a little bit better than a spring big crate. Let me just say that. We'll take a closer look at fleets in a dedicated article tomorrow, June 16, so stay tuned. And yeah, there'll probably be a lot of videos about fleets coming, about that dedicated article actually. I'll probably do a video myself. We'll have to wait and see. And the feature is not available for the mobile version of Legends. Next up is a July 4th celebration, and they're going to be celebrating the American Independence Day with tons of new content. And all right, so let's see what you can expect. In the Pentium is the event currency for this update. You can acquire it through the dedicated campaign, both with and without Admiralty Backing, and we'll go over that a little bit later. You can also get the new currency with random bundles and by competing in a Fistful of Independium mission. Rewards include the Popeye Collaboration content, Semper Fortis collection crates, and Stars and Stripes random bundles. All right, San Diego and Stars and Stripes random bundles. 2 new random bundles will be available in this update. One is centered around American Tier 7 Premium Cruiser San Diego and other drops. Stars and Stripes permanent camouflages for various high-tier American ships such as Des Moines, Minnesota, and the Liberty Calls San Diego bundle is available for doubloons, while Stars and Stripes can be purchased with Indipendium currency. Semper Fortis collection is next, and the newest collection arrives with 12 new cards. Oh, so here's the new card collection. Is the Semper Fortis collection. 12 new cards in 3 themes: naval uniform, medals, and artillery. Complete the collections to earn a themed flag patch and base alongside the ultimate reward, the Lady Liberty Commander Guise, with a unique voiceover. This guise can be applied to the American and French non-collaboration commanders, and let me just say, I think that this commander guise is probably a little bit more worthwhile than a tier 2 ship. Let me just say that. All right, so Independence Day port. Even more fireworks in this update. There'll be a special New York port, and it can be yours only on consoles. That presumably means no mobile. And then Popeye Collaboration. Legendary collaboration with Popeye is coming to Legends this summer. Get ready for 2 new commander guises with voiceovers for the U.S. Navy. Popeye the Sailor Man and Bluto the Terrible, along with their flags, a spinach patch, and a very special Spinacher skin for Battleship Colorado. So that might have to run that one. Holy cow. All right. And then the campaign is called Always Courageous. Another piece of U.S. Navy content. The Tier 8 Tulsa is arriving as the main prize in the campaign. It features accurate, rapid reloading guns with a powerful radar and good concealment. Plus, she's available with the Admiralty Backing, and the campaign framework remains unchanged with 100 milestones in 5 weeks. And here are the prizes of the campaign without Admiralty Backing. You get 50 common boosters, 20 red, white, and blue camos, 350,000 research points. For bureau projects, I don't think there's any new bureaus here in this update, but that's maybe for later on in the video. 175,000 Commander XP, 350,000 credits, 5,000 global, 15 promotion orders and insignia commendation, a week of premium account, 2,500 Indipendium. So I'm going to guess Indipendium has the same value as a doubloon. So check that out. It's $10 worth of Indipendium there. 2 summer big crates, an American Commander crate, the patch symbol, patch base and symbol, and the value without Admiralty Backing is 17,000 doubloons. So that's right around $60 or so they value that at. So the rewards you can get with the additional rewards you can get for 2,500 doubloons or $10 is an additional 50 rare boosters, 1.4 million research points, and those research points cap out at 3.5 million. So if you have a bureau project, you want to use the research points, you basically need to use them or you're going to lose them. It's kind of like a vacation that you accrue. If you don't use it in your company's specified amount of time, you're going to lose it. Same deal here with the research points. 275,000 Commander XP, 1.65 million credits, silver credits, 15,000 global XP, 30 more promotion orders, 3 insignias and commendations, $3 worth of doubloons, 10,000 Indipendium, 7 summer big crates, a commemorative flag, Admiralty Backing, 1 Admiralty Backing special weekly mission rewarding renown points, American Tier 8 Premium Cruiser Tulsa. Total value of the rewards with Admiralty Backing, the $10 Admiralty Backing, is 77,833 doubloons. That's over $280 is what they value that at. Next up is the Long Brawl, which is Season 11, and we did mention that earlier. Here's the information about it that I had speculated about. This update's Brawl is special with reduced reload time for both the main battery and torpedoes and increased ship speed. The mode will be available for the whole update until July 24, plus it's open to all players with an account level 6 or higher, with any Tier 3 to Tier 7 ship, which means that almost anyone can participate and rack up great prizes. Wow, so are you going to be able to use a Tier 3 ship to go up against a Tier 7 ship? That might be kind of cool. Okay, anyway, in this update, you'll also be able to complete various missions while in the mode. Expect a dedicated article with the full rules, prizes, and other details from the beginning of next week. This is an experimental version of Brawl, so yeah, keep that in mind. And then next up is a new Stellar Clash content is back. Starting June 26th, the update will bring back Stellar Clash content, event content. The revamped container will also drop 3 new skins for the Minotaur, Hikaru, and Republic, along with other themed items such as commanders and even more goods. As always, you can find the exact drop rates at this link here, and I will have that in the details of the video. And I do like the sci-fi camo that came with the Stellar Clash, so that is actually a good camo. Please note, random bundles, collections, and commander guises are not available for mobile players at this time. Speaking of which, next up is mobile, and with this update we are bringing the following improvements to the mobile version of Legends. Major optimization improvements, ship exploration and redesign purchase buttons and preset limits. If you're looking to do mobile, it is only available in Brazil, Canada, France, and the Philippines. So you want to keep that in mind. And Italian destroyers are now researchable. Tier 8 Adriatico has arrived, meaning the latest tech tree branch of Italian destroyers is now researchable. Alright, so balance changes and legendary modifications. Okay, this is probably what a lot of people have been waiting for. Epic and legendary modifications are both available now, and now your 4th slot modifications can be upgraded into epic and legendary versions using steel badges. So people were looking for the epic mods because maybe they missed the grind. Well, now you can get those epic mods in the forge, I guess, or maybe it's in the ship when you're configuring the ship. The amount that you'll have to pay is steel rather than doubloons. It'll automatically see how much you have and see whether you can purchase those. And I have it on good authority. You buy one epic mod, it's only available for that ship. So it's possible, I think, that you can go to another ship and buy another epic mod, and that is a lot of steel that's going to be flying out of your account. So let's see what that actually means. So normal modifications can be upgraded to epic for 500 steel badges. So in the past, when you've upgraded your ships, all the modifications were purchased with silver credits. So now it looks like you can upgrade those modifications. So I believe you have to first buy the normal mod with silver credits, then you have to upgrade those mods with the steel badges, and to go to epic, it's 500 steel badges. That's $2 worth of steel badges. I think steel has the same value as doubloons, so 250 doubloons equal $1. So here for $2 you can get your epic mod, and epic modifications can be further upgraded to legendary for 2,000 steel badges. And this is where it can get kind of pricey. So for each slot 4 to max out a slot 4 modification with the epic or legendary mods, you have to first buy the modification for silver credits, then go to the epic mod for 500 steel badges, then for legendary it's an additional 2,000 steel badges. So 2,500 steel badges will max out your 4th slot epic modifications to legendary modifications. So that's $10 extra potentially, if I'm correct about this, but I believe that you have to purchase the epic mods per ship. So if you buy one epic mod, it's not available throughout your entire port. I think that's the main point here. Legendary modifications provide both the epic modification bonus and even more buffs each time you sink an enemy ship. Epic boosts are activated with every 30,000 damage dealt by your ship, and legendary boosts are activated each time you sink any ship. Each boost can stack up to 5 times, so if you get a Kraken, you're good to go here. In addition, it now costs 25 doubloons to dismount any modifications. The old price was 250 doubloons or $1, so now it costs 10 cents to unmount any modification, whether it's a normal mod or an epic or a legendary mod, apparently here. And alternatively, epic modifications can be sold for 1,875,000 credits, legendary for 3,375,000 credits. And here's a lineup for legendary modifications. Gunfire Control System Mod 2. Epic Boost is 2% increase to the main battery range per stack, and there's 5 of those stacks. Legendary Boost is 5% increase to the main battery damage per stack, and that can go up 5 times if you get a Kraken. Artillery Plotting Room Mod 2 is the same thing, Epic Mod Boost 2%. And then damage again for the Legendary Pack Boost. So main battery Mod 3 is, so Legendary boosting is going to be stacking damage, while the Epic Boost stacks whatever the original Epic Boost was with those Epic mods. So, alright, so that's the changes there with the Legendary Boost versus Epic Boost. And yeah, this will definitely make your ships more powerful. And that isn't all. In fact, they are making changes to the number of ships in the game. Learn more in the Ministry of Balance article, and those changes, a lot of them will be the Italian ships. Italian battleships are getting some buffs. New ships of the update: American Tier 8 cruiser Salem, and this all-new American cruiser comes with a high rate of fire, improved penetration angles for armor-piercing shells, and a solid anti-aircraft suite, and a choice between the sonar and radar consumable. Yes, time to deal the damage. You can acquire her in the Forge starting June 19. It doesn't really say how much the Salem will be available for in the Forge, but for sure we're going to know what the Missouri is. And here's the price drop on the Missouri. It was 30,000 steel badges, and now it is down to 17,500 steel badges, and that is a permanent price reduction. And this matches the price of a Tier 7 premium ship in the store at 17,500 doubloons. The new price of the Missouri is 17,500 steel, and this confirms my suspicion that one steel badge has the same value as one single doubloon. So keep that in mind as you're buying items in the Forge. And the players who have acquired Missouri from May 15 will automatically receive compensation in steel equal to the difference between the new and old price. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit controversial, but they got to draw the line somewhere, and right or wrong, they chose May 15. So moving on, American Tier 7 cruiser San Diego, and San Diego comes with semi-armor piercing shells, rapid reloading guns, and main battery reload booster. And that is a lot of potential, like they're saying. You can acquire her through Liberty Calls random bundles. So apparently won't be available in the store. It will only be in these random bundles, is how I'm reading this. And then we have the return of former campaign ships for global XP. So the French battleship Republique, German destroyer ZF6, and yeah, both of those ships are now available for doubloons. Yeah, and they're back for good now. So All right, Tier 8. It will be interesting to see how much a Tier 8 French battleship is worth. That Republic was one of the first Tier 8 campaign ships, I believe. So it'll be interesting to see what a Tier 8 rates as far as doubloons in the Star. ZF6, I think that was Tier 7. That'll be 17,500. I'm fairly certain. If I'm wrong, I guess we'll all know when the update comes. Bug fixes. Console has a fix to the binocular view that impacted the leading of targets when playing Napoli, similar to Smollen's fix. All right, nothing wrong with that. That was kind of aggravating, so it's good that they found a general fix for this. They fixed the missing display of armor protection for the Julius Caesar in the Armor tab, fixed instances of incorrectly displaying modifications after a battle, corrected the icon for the Urashima skin for Kagero, improved the animation for acquired missing day in the event calendar. Mobile fixes, there was a correction to the display the collection icon when opening crates, and the display of opposing ships' HP bar when they take damage. And then other, they've added account level 11, which unlocks access to fleets. And in this update, the following missions can be completed in any mode. So that probably includes Brawl or anything else. So daily boost, weekly boost, battle prowess, fistful of Independium, Winds of Summer, Lotus Flower, and Weekly Havoc 1 through 5. So, yeah, you can go play anything and it will count up against your daily boost, weekly boost, and all these other items. So that really reduces the grind, and I believe will help out a lot of people. And hats off to Wargaming for coming up with this change. Personally, I think they should do that more often. And lastly, prepare your fireworks and turn the tide. All right, well, that's it for the Always Courageous update of June 2023. Let me know what you think down below. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.